Herne Bay versus LSU Masters in the last 16 of the London Vets Cup 2022/2023. I have the centre back for Herne Bay, Owain, on the show. How you doing, sir?
Good, thank you to Brace. Yes, very good.
Cool. Well, so yeah, let's go straight into it. What are your initial thoughts about your opponent's LSU Masters?
Initial thoughts. Well, from what we know of them, they look like and clearly are a very good team who, on their day, I'm sure would beat most teams. We're very much looking forward to really testing ourselves. We really believe in ourselves. We are a quality team as well. We don't come up against very many other good teams. And so, yeah, that's what we're most looking forward to, playing another really good team and seeing where we're really at for our level.
And in your opinion, where do you think the game's going to be won for Herne Bay?
Where's it going to be won, actually? Oh, where's it going to be won? I think from what we know, again, and what we've seen on some of the videos, which has given us a bit of an advantage because there's not many clips of us out there, but there are a few of LSU. They have a very strong middle midfield. Middle. We have a very strong middle. So you could argue that might be where it is, but I think that might then ultimately mean, if both of them are on it, that they kind of nullify each other. And so, our attacking, we've got goals everywhere. We've got at least 6 or 7 players who regularly score goals. So I think that's where it's probably going to be won. That's going to be the difference, the finishing.
Cool. There's a conversation to be had that Herne Bay shouldn't be even in the London Cup because of your location. What do you have to say about that?
We were invited to compete by Jamal, I think, off the back of being on your show maybe 2 years ago or something. I was piping up about our team and how locally we have no competition. We're very dominant locally and extended parts of Kent. Jamal was hearing that, and he invited us to compete in last year's London Cup. So put it out to the lads. We want to play better games. Winning is great, but smashing teams double figures regularly does get, without sounding a bit pompous, but it gets a bit boring. It's not challenging. So yeah, we were glad to be involved in a higher caliber competition, and it was a higher caliber competition. We got to the quarters last year, lost 1-0. Prior to that, I've not played in a 1-0 Vets game. They're always high scoring, so that showed you the caliber of both the teams and the tightness of the game. So from our perspective, we still have to play all our home games. We're meant to play all of our home games within the M25. For this particular game, we are playing outside. We're playing in Maidstone, or the Maidstone area. But LSU agreed to that. At first, when because we're the home team, we were meant to play this in December, and we were trying to find pitches, and the choices that we came up with were Barnet, North London, at 10:30 in the morning, or Kings Hill, where we're playing. And at that time, it was a 2:00 kickoff. Actually, it's probably closer for LSU, the Kings Hill game, than it would have been at Barnet. And they agreed to it. So that exception aside, we have played the rest of our games in the London area within the M25. So yeah, we didn't beg to be part of the tournament. We were invited in, gladly accepted our invitation, and accepted it again this year.
Cool. And you spoke about Herne Bay getting to the quarterfinal last season. Of course, I think both teams know who they're going to play in the quarters, independent Vets. Do you feel slightly disrespected? I don't know if you've seen it, but of course, people are kind of talking about independent LSU quarterfinal. Do you think? I mean, how do you feel about that? You know, do you feel disrespected? I'd love to get your thoughts.
Well, prior to you just sharing that with me, that's the first I've been made aware of it. So hearing it now, you know, prior to that, I didn't know about it, so I couldn't have a feeling either way. Hearing it now, I don't feel disrespected. I get it. You know, not many teams know us. I know, obviously, we played against you in one of the rounds, the last round, sorry, and you saw us play. And so that's given us some further exposure. But no, I get it. Yeah, LSU are a very strong team, obviously believe in themselves. That's fine. I don't feel anything negative about that. Nothing at all.
And what would it mean to actually win the London Cup?
Oh, that would be a real feather in the cap, you know, real kudos. So the cup competitions we're in this year is that the Kent Cup and some local cups for us. Local cups we've won relentlessly for like the last 5 years or something. Doesn't give us a challenge. The Kent Cup is on a par with the London Cup. You know, the calibre of the teams in that. We got to the semis of that last year, lost to Metro Gas, who ended up winning it. And so, yeah, they're both very high calibre. Me personally, I've wanted to win the Kent Cup for a long, long time. Never have. Lost 3 finals, I think. And personally, without blowing my own trumpet, I believe I'm good enough to play in a team to win it. I would take winning the London Cup and not the Kent Cup. I'd take winning the Kent Cup, not the London Cup. That would still be success. Clearly, if we won the 2, we are dining out on that for a long, long time. But yeah, if we won the London Cup, that would be really, really important and a great moment for our team.
I'd love to get a score prediction from you as well.
For this weekend, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Woof! Put me on the spot. Put me on the spot. A realistic score prediction. I'm caught in the middle here because I don't want to disrespect them and not say they won't score, but also I am part of a very solid defence. And I believe in our defence, and we do not concede a lot of goals. We score a lot of goals, but we don't concede a lot. I'm gonna go for a 3-1 win for Herne Bay.
Okay. And any final words to anyone from LSU Masters watching this?
Any final words? We're looking forward to the game. We're going to give you a good battle. Let's not let it get too aggy on the pitch. Let's have a good battle for sure. You know, and let's all shake hands afterwards and have a drink at the bar. And the best of luck to you.
Amazing. Owain from Herne Bay Vets, thank you for coming on to the show.
Cheers to Bruce.